so fresh, you look so nice. More in your life, that's right. I want your body, I need your body like you got me. What's up, everybody? Oh man, I forgot. I'm crunked out. Tip on the radio. Listen, for everybody that's in the room tonight, I wanted to let me take these out too. I wanted to make sure everybody knew. Piggybacking. It should sound better in a second here. I'm piggybacking. I want to say hi to everybody. Welcome to the Greenhouse Lounge. I'm not going to be on here long because I'm driving. But I wanted to give a shout out to African Dreaming over on YouTube. If y'all don't know their channel, please go check out African Dreaming on YouTube. If you don't know it, it's a lot of different African Dreamings on here. What you will do is go in my community post and you will see me. I got them posted up. And at the end of this video, I'm going to leave their link in the post. If you guys know anything about African Dreaming, some of my family over here in the Greenhouse Lounge, go ahead and post their channel up so everybody know exactly which one to go to, because I know it's always somebody like, Laird, I went over there and it's some rock and roll people. I don't know. So if y'all know African Dreaming's link to their YouTube page, go ahead and put it up if you want to. I won't strike you out for that. Now, today I wanted to touch on something. I've been listening to them for a while, and I just got back into town, but I've been listening to them for a while today, and I wanted to let them and everybody else know. Lately, there has been a major glitching on YouTube. And I know a lot of you YouTubers now are new. I'm gonna get parked in a minute, but give me 2 ticks, all right? I know it's a lot of new YouTubers, and I know everybody is panicking, and I know everybody is wondering what's happening to their subscriber count, what's happening to. There's a lot of people being unsubscribed. Now that part, I cannot explain to you, but I can tell you that's not new. I've been on YouTube for 13 years, and it's been happening for 13 years. 1 minute you will have 4,000 subscribers. Thank you for everybody for putting that link up. Continue to put it up if you want to, please. 1 minute you will have 4,000 subscribers, and then you will wake up the next morning and have 1,300. There is a reason for that. Now, when you become unsubscribed to somebody else, that's something that I still can't explain after all these years. I kind of got an idea from long-term experimentation, but for the most part, I can give you what I think. I can't give you any facts. Now, as far as hold on. Okay. When it comes to your numbers, your subscriber count, and African Dreaming, my man and his wife was on there today, and they did have a lot of valid points, and a lot of people in the chat had a lot of valid points. So I wanted to touch on that. And reason why you lose a lot of subscribers, there is a super great reason for that. This is not bad. It's something that you're not quite aware of, especially if you're a new YouTuber and you don't know quite the ins and outs of how this works. Come on, sweetheart. You don't know how this works. I'm gonna tell you how it works. If you have 2,000 subscribers, about 300 to 500 of those are trolls. Hard to believe, I know. I know you don't want to believe that, but I'm telling you the truth. If you have about 2,000 subscribers, now I'm just pulling these numbers out of my crease, okay? So hang with me. If you have 2,000 subscribers, you have anywhere from 200 to 500 of that 2,000 are trolls. Not all bad trolls, not all good trolls. You have trolls nevertheless. What happens is every time YouTube does a reset every whatever 90 days to 6 months or whatever it is, I'm a park out here because yeah, I got something for African Dreaming too. This is another shout out to African Dreaming. I'm about to hurt their feelings too if they watching. If they ain't watching, I hope they be watching later, because this is for them. I don't even do this one, but I'm gonna do it for them. So I can talk while I'm waiting here. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. Come on now. Come on, sugar daddy. Come on, sugar daddy. Man, stop licking your fingers, man. He's so busy licking his fingers, he ain't even looking at the road. He going in reverse and licking his fingers. He ain't even looking in the rearview mirror. Okay, let me get back to it. Stay on subject. Stay on point. If you have 2,000 subscribers, anywhere from 200 to 500 of those are trolls. Every time YouTube has a reset, their job is to get rid of all of those trolls and all of those troublesome, worrisome people, because it doesn't just, you think it's helping your algorithm to have all of those people in there. It doesn't. It disrupts theirs, and it messes with their algorithm, and it messes with their money to have all of those fake accounts online, because what they're doing, if they see you have 2,000 subscribers, right? Think about this in a business aspect. If you have 2,000 subscribers, okay, 500 of those, because they're paying you so much per subscriber, per view, yada yada yada. Think about this. If you're paying a man to work 8 hours a day, and you find out he's only working 3 hours a day, and you still paid him from the, don't say that, my friend. I understand where you're from. We can't put that in here right now, unfortunately, okay? If you know what? I just said that right there. Ain't nobody gonna get on your page and say, "Hi, I'm from there." Nobody. I rest my case, and thank you for helping out my example. If you have 2,000 subscribers, let me back up to my example. If you paying a man to work for you in your company for 8 hours a day, whatever, $10 an hour. You expect that man to work 8 hours and take home his $80, right? Well, if you find out he only worked 3 hours and he went to lunch for 5, ain't you gonna figure out how to get rid of that? Where's all this extra time coming from? YouTube is doing the same thing. YouTube is doing the same thing. What's happening is they're finding out they're paying us, to have 2,000 subscribers, right? They're like, wait, we just paid them to have 2,000 subscribers, but he really only got 1,500. So we gave him extra money, which we're going to have to write off on our taxes and everything else. So we're getting screwed. That's how this works. So what they do is every blue moon, they do an audit to see how many fake accounts, how many trolling accounts is coming from all over the world that they need to get rid of or block themselves, so they can save themselves some money. That's how this works. So what'll happen is you'll go to sleep at night and find out, okay, I went to sleep, I got 2,000 subscribers, wake up, and you only got 1,500 subscribers. You think it's YouTube doing you dirty. They're helping you and them. I know that sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, because I will wake up with my number and be lost 2,000 or 3,000 by the morning. What happens is you slowly see that number go back up. Thank you, Carbon Q. You slowly see your number going back up, right? The reason you see that is because they're filtering out the scammers, the spammers, and the trolls versus real people. I think somewhere in I got a theory on why they unsubscribe people. So stick with me too, okay? So that's the biggest reason, and I've been dealing with this for 13 years, and I could never ever figure it out. But what happens is, after every one of these resets, I want you to think real hard. Right before one of these big resets happen, you get trolled like crazy. I don't care if you got 1,000 subscribers or you got 100,000 subscribers. Right before that whole reset, and then the glitches start to happen, your money get weird and your channel go flip-flopping. It's troll. Ooh, sexy girl, hot mama. Ooh, come love me long time. Keep popping up on your screen. Back to back to back to back to back to back. Think about this. If you watch me in the right before this big glitch happened, I'm constantly on the thing, getting rid of these. I got all of my moderators hitting the thing, getting rid of the spammers and scammers and trolls. I'm hurrying up, getting rid of the scammers, spammers, and trolls. And I promise you this. You know what I told Lady Led? It's about to be a reset. Watch. Look what happened. Look what happened. Every single time that start happening out of control, to the point it's discouraging, because you sit there and all these trolls, you like, man, I can't talk to my people and get my point across because I'm so busy. I'm keeping I can't read what people are saying in the comments because I'm watching out to see, are these trolls, are these freaks, you know? And it's unnerving to the point you say, look, let's just end the live, or let's just end the video. It make you not even want to make a normal pre-recorded video, because only in the comment section, sexy girl, love me long time, meet up with me, we young girl, come love us. You will see that stuff and be like, nobody commenting in my comments, because what y'all don't know, a lot of the times you think you're not getting comments in your comment. You think you worrying about your people supporting you, right? How do you know who are trolls? That's a good question. I'm about to answer that. The reason why so many people don't comment, you might have, look, I got almost 300,000 people. Why don't I have that many comments and stuff and, you know, views? I'm telling you, a lot of it is trollish. And what happens is, every time I go and have a video with a whole bunch of trolls pop up, YouTube, once everybody flag all these trolls in your video, that gets back to YouTube and the YouTube algorithm, and that almost boots your video out. Just like, once everybody keep reporting all these trolls in your video, it kind of, YouTube, remember, these are bots controlling this stuff. YouTube bots are thinking there's something controversial with your video, why these trolls want to be there. So YouTube damn near boots the whole video out of the algorithm. So the people that want to comment, they can't find your video. They'll say, I've been looking for your video that you just did. What happened to it? Your video won't resurface for about a day or so. Or and y'all see this on mine all the time, the live won't be up for about 2 or 3 days. You like, yeah, Led, the video was all right, but man, the comment section was popping. I came back to read all the crazy comments that came in. The reason why that be gone for 2 or 3 days, because it's getting scrubbed. So if you go in your analytics and look at all the comments that was thrown out, man, that whole page be just dripped. You can't see it because you've programmed certain words, certain things that can't be said on your channel. You don't even know 50% of the comments, or even better sometime, 50% of the comments that were said in your video were trolls and harsh language, sexual language, racial slurs. You don't even know unless you go into that thing with the comments that was thrown out. You'd be like, oh my God, No wonder. No wonder it took 3 days for my live feed to come, the live chat to come back up. That's how it worked. Now, the part where you say, how do you know who's trolls and who are not? My wife always tell me this. She said, honey, you would have had 1 million subscribers by now if you didn't send so many people to the cornfield. I'm always telling you, every subscriber and every number is not a good subscriber and a good number. Just like all money ain't good money. I don't allow people. You could be a great person. You could be a great person. But you got to remember this. This is my home. This is my business. And I kind of run kind of like a lightweight, no shirt, no shoes, no service kind of deal. Now, stick with me on that. I'm just throwing that to make you understand. Okay? If you go into a corner store, you ain't got no shirt, no shoes, no service. Well, back in my day anyway, you couldn't get no service. You couldn't come in the store. Well, I get people with these names. They named themselves. Like I just sent a guy out. I'm not even going to repeat his name because it was so vulgar. Good guy, great comments, but your name is so offensive to everybody here that as soon as this guy said something a few times, people was laughing at his name. I'm just gonna I'm not even gonna make nothing up. It could be devilish, it could be sexist, it could be racist, and I watch a lot of everybody's channels. And I look at the channel and I just stay out of it. Ain't none of my business. But I'm telling you, it's almost like you kind of sell your soul if you allow those people to stay, right? When I say that, I mean this. And I'm gonna just make up a name. I'm gonna say a real name because this one was off the chain. It's a dude. Name, I don't know if it's a dude or girl, I don't know what it is. Your wife's boyfriend. Okay? And to me, I'm only stating facts. I'm not dissing this dude. I'm stating facts. Or girl, whatever she is or he is. Their name is your wife's boyfriend. So every time you call on this person or they state something that you really want to address, you say, okay, Jennifer says, okay, hi, Led. And then your wife's boyfriend says, what's up, Led? How you doing? Did you hear what I said? I said that out of my mouth, which is demonic. How disrespectful for you to even think that, to name yourself that. Your mind ain't even in the right mindset to even come. Everybody know how hard it is to come up with a YouTube name or a YouTube handle just unique. Everybody know that. But when you just start saying, okay, I'm Poontang Grabber 1996, did you think about that? My thought is always this. You never know where you're going to end up. You never. Right now it's funny, and that's those little tic-tac type names and Facebook names, but you never know where you're going to end up. You may end up being the biggest YouTuber alive, and you got a name like, Hot Poon Grabber 96. Now, it's a lot of these names out there. What you don't know is this a troll? Or is this a real person? Your name is trollish. I can't have it. I can't have it. I don't want other people in the chat addressing you either. Hey, Poontang Grabber. Hey, Hot Nuts. It was another dude, something about his nuts. I'm like, nah. So you will have people that do understand that that's offensive and it's kind of off-putting to the point they will report this person. Now, if this person comments about 30 to 50 times and that person has been reported, all you got to do is report somebody once. Every time they comment, that's a new report. That's a new report. That's a new report. So that flags your whole video, all because you let this one goofball stay on your feed with that disrespectful, vulgar name because you looking for numbers. You can't function like that. I know I know y'all probably like, he got this many subscribers. Yeah, he can talk. I didn't get here. I got here because I didn't allow that. I got this far because I wouldn't allow that. And people making up names is so disgusting, and you allow it. If you allow that on your channel, listen, like I told you, that's who you're going to invite. You open the door for the devil, he going to bring his minions. Remember what I said now. If you open the door for the devil, he going to bring his minions. Okay? He ain't the only one got to eat. He got to feed his kids too. So it's one dude. It's one guy that, man, this dude was cool for a long time. And I was like, man, I can't allow your name, man. Can you do something with your name? And it ain't that I'm trying to change this guy, nothing. Hold on. This ain't that I'm trying to change this guy or nothing. It's just that I'm like, man, your name is a killer, bruh. I can't stomach that. You know, I can't show this to my kids. You know, because my kids watch. Watch this. Listen. Excuse me.
Thanks for choosing Popeyes.
This goes out to African Dreaming. I'm at Popeyes just for y'all. I don't eat Popeyes, but I'm here just because of y'all. So African Dreaming, this is for you. I don't even know what y'all said y'all wanted to eat. Can I have a 2-piece?
Just chicken or the combo?
Just chicken, I think.
Not the spicy?
I think he said spicy. I think you said spicy, bro. Yeah, spicy.
What else for you?
That's about it.
$4.43.
Okay. And it's expensive. I just went to Popeyes. I'm here at Popeyes for African Dreaming. They are over in the motherland and they can't get no Popeyes. So they said they would kill right now. They was ready to go smack people up for some Popeyes. They said they would go all the way in and bust somebody up if they could get their hands on some Popeyes. And they pretty much was like, if y'all go to Popeyes, look out for them. So what I'm really doing, I don't come here. I came all the way back in town. This is the first place I went because I wanted this to be part of this video. So everybody throw up African Dreaming. Go check out their channel. And everybody go eat some Popeyes tonight, I guess. I don't know. I ain't been here in years. No Popeyes. Last Popeyes I've been to, I was in Mississippi years ago. So this is going out to you and my sister just for you. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this video. Now, back to the throw their channel up, everybody. Throw their channel up and somebody go over there and text them, tell them, lay it at Popeyes for them. And I just bought a 2-piece, 1 piece for each of them. So, so here you go. So you gotta watch what and who you allow on your channel. Now, what I see is a lot of people that's fairly new to YouTube and they're under that 5,000 subscriber mark. What you're getting is if you allow those people on your channel, it's really screwing your channel up. Okay? It's really screwing up your channel. Now, the bigger channels, it slows us down. Now, for the most part, it ain't that I have nothing against anybody personally when I do that. I will even ask somebody to email me and so I can just explain myself. Like, it ain't that I dislike you. It ain't that I don't feel that you're welcome, but your name is messing up everybody. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? You come in the classroom and you buck naked. You in school, this guy come in the classroom buck naked. Ain't nobody gonna be thinking about the class work. Ain't nobody gonna be thinking about the teacher or the instructor, what they saying. People gonna be wondering, hey, yo, has this guy lost his mind? Why is he naked? Is he gonna stay here? Now, imagine this. Imagine you're the instructor of the class and you just allow this student to stay in the class buck naked and sit down, set their wet, sweaty self down in one of the chairs, and you got to sit next to another person. This ain't gonna go well. Your class, until class is over for the next hour or 2 hours, is gonna be disrupted. Nobody's gonna hear the professor. Everybody's gonna pay attention to the naked dude, because everybody got questions. Even the professor is like, look, wait, time out, time. Forget that. Don't erase the chalkboard. Wait a minute. Bradley, you could have at least wore some footies. Why are you here buck naked? I was running late. You said you wouldn't let us in class if we were late. So you thought if I wouldn't let you in class if you was late, but you thought I would let you in class if you naked. 443. How you doing, man? Good. So you thought I would let you in class buck naked. That's how smart you are, Bradley. Stop it. Get out, no matter what. So that's what happens here on YouTube. If your channel is going to get as big as you allow it to get. You understand? It's up to you. You right now, you work for yourself. You are going on, your channel is only going to get as big as you allow it to get. If you, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you, sweetie. All right. African Dreaming, I got you. I got you faded. I got y'all faded. Your channel is only going to get as big as you want it to get. Now, when I was younger, my wife knows this. When I was younger, I owned my own home and I lived by myself before I met my wife. True story. And I used to have house parties to help me pay the rent. True story. There was a certain rule, okay? Even though I was in them streets, there was one rule. I didn't allow street people at my parties. Because street people, before there was tear the club up, there was tear the house up. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to park for a hot tick, okay? So I always had this strict. I don't care if we best friends. Man, if you ain't living that life right now, man, I can't afford for you to shoot up my house. You know, nobody's going to pay for nobody getting hurt except for me. I'm the one's going to end up going in jail if I allow it. Okay? So, I guess I'll leave that on. So, if I allow you to come up here with a gun, if I allow you to come up here, you know, selling unmentionables to innocent children of underage, then, you know, they're not going to take you to jail. They're going to take me to jail. Think about that. If you allow people in your YouTube channel and they in there cutting up, YouTube ain't cutting off their channel. They're going to cut off your channel. And some people don't quite understand that. They think they take it personal because it's not their house. It's the equivalent of somebody coming into your YouTube channel or your house disrespectful. Somebody coming to your house and putting their feet up on your table. Okay, African Dreaming. I was waiting. I see you. I see you. This is for African Dreaming, you and your wife, my brother. I got that. Yeah, I can see that. I ain't seen this in a long time, but this is for you, man. You and my sister over there. African Dreaming, y'all throw their channel up in the link, please. So, I'm going to tell you this. If you allow somebody to come to your house and put their feet up on your glass coffee table, he going to tell his friends, oh, it's okay. If you leave the room, they're going to tell their friends, and it's okay, take your shoes off, man, put your feet up. You know, it's good. Sit in his chair. It's all right. Go ahead, grab the remote. It's okay. Go ahead, go see what's in his refrigerator. It's okay. Your household, that's yours. And it's only going to turn out how you allow it. Now, if you just let anything go in your house, pretty soon, somebody going to come shoot it up. Somebody going to come fight and want to start fights. But they know in your house, if you hold your house tight and you like, look, if y'all got a discrepancy, Take that outside. If you always do that, hey man, hey, what's going on? Man, she all in my face. Don't hit no women in my house, man. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Well, man, we just got here. Y'all gotta go. If you allow that nonsense in your home, everybody gonna think it's okay. Let me wipe this off. So, for the most part, that's what we did. You gotta discern. It's a lot of people on these YouTube platforms that's floating around, and they're very dangerous. And I'm telling you right now, I see them. I don't say nothing because it's none of my business. But I promise you, they will sink you like they sunk me. The people that tried to sink me several times and still are, I promise you, in your feed, and you don't even pay them no attention because you look at them as an extra number that's going to get you an extra dollar. I see them in everybody's feed. And I'll be like this, they'll get you. As soon as you don't do what they want you to do, they gonna stab your ass straight in the backbone. In the backbone. See, not in the back. You can survive. You can pull the knife out your back. But they'll stab you right in your spine. When they stab you in your spine and you can't feel your legs, that's what they do. I'm just telling you, I don't allow people like that. I don't care about my numbers. And here's another thing about them numbers. Everybody think that it's the numbers that pay you. It's not. It's not just the numbers. It's the quality. That's the thing. Nobody's paying attention. Everybody is thinking that, why would you park here? Oh, sweet Lord. Everybody think it's the numbers. It's not. Let me turn my truck back on because I know what's about to happen. This is how this works. If you have a quality video, they put more commercials on it. If you have a quality video, they put more commercials on it. You don't just get paid by how many people you got watching you. You get paid by how many commercials can they jam onto your video. How many times have you came to somebody's video and you be like, God, I want to watch this whole thing, man, but damn, every 5 seconds is another commercial. And that gets crazy, right? That gets annoying. Like, man, I want to see this video, but that's annoying. You got two options. One, don't support your brother and sister and don't watch their video, which is a sad deal. Number two, go ahead and pay that little bit of subscription. This is what I would rather. I would rather you pay for the what is it called? The YouTube subscription, so you don't have to watch commercials. And when you give me a super chat, instead of giving me $5, go ahead, give me $2. Because pay for your subscription so you don't got to watch the commercials and you can enjoy the entertainment from all across YouTube. That way, think about, you're spending the same amount of money when you're giving people super chats. You can give people super chats because here's another misconception. Everybody say, send it to me in my PayPal account or send it to me in my Cash App because YouTube takes a portion of my money. That is true. They take a portion of your money because if you have the Prime, not the Prime, I keep saying Prime. If you pay for the subscription and you don't watch the commercials, you get that money. So everybody is sitting through the commercials to try to help the creator, but no matter what, it works the same way. It's hard to explain. It all works the same way. This way you don't have to watch the commercials to support the creator, but the creator is still getting credit because you pay for the subscription, which is the same as sending them a partial super chat. I don't know another way. I don't know how to make that sound easier. I know that sounds confusing. So here's the deal. Um, you gotta watch who you let in, and you gotta watch who you let in there. When it comes to, somebody told me to eat this Popeyes, that threw me off. When it comes to, let me eat this damn Popeye so I can think. All right, African Dreaming, this for you. Everybody bow your head. Amen. This is for you, African Dream, for you and your beautiful wife. All right? It's spicy too. I hope it ain't too spicy. Mm-hmm. This is for you. And now I drove all the way out here. It was worth it. I'm going to do this. I shouldn't be eating this biscuit. To African Dreamings, guava on the chicken note. Okay? I had a water in here somewhere. That was for you, my brother, my sister over there in the motherland. I hope you can taste it all the way over there. So, for the most part, this is how this works. All the things that you see happening bad on the YouTube channel is not always bad. It would help if they were more, if they told us more of what's going on. But they don't. Yeah, it's spicy. Yeah, it's spicy, all right. That's spicy, all right. Mm-hmm. African Dreaming? Y'all got that? People are looking at me like, man, this dude crazy. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. All right? YouTube has no, they won't tell you what's going on. And they leave everybody confused. Now I'm going to tell you something else. That throws people off. Now, some of the new rules are going back to the old school. Everybody think this is new. You think these things are new because you're new to YouTube. If you only been doing YouTube for the last 5 years, you're new. Before, there was no limit. You could do whatever at a low amount of subscribers. I think it was like 100. Once you get 100 subscribers, the world was open to you, something like that. But I'm going to tell you another thing that I'm seeing that's going to hurt people. Subscriber parties. They will shut your channel down for that. I've seen it a couple times on a couple channels. They will take your channel and not think twice, and you'll never get it back. You can't contest it or anything, because those are against some of the guidelines and the bylaws in the YouTube guidelines. If you have those, let me see. If you have those subscriber parties, that goes against all their codes. And all they need is for one person, if the algorithm don't catch you or the bots don't catch you, all it takes is for one person that don't like you to rat you out. They will take your whole channel and you can't get it back. That's right, love. No subscriber parties are against the guideline. Now, I want to define subscriber parties is not what you think, like, we all gonna come in here and kick it and we just gonna, no. It's more subtle than that. If everybody is in here, you see I don't do that. I'm like, everybody in here, come on in, go check each other out. And I do it every blue moon. Get a pen and paper, go check each other out. You hear how I said that? Because I didn't tell you what to do with your pen and paper, and I didn't tell you, but the people that keep having these videos, and then they'll do a watch hour party. The watch hour parties is where they'll take as many people as they can and say, everybody go watch this one channel. Even if you got to go to work, leave your computers on, do whatever you got to do, and go watch their channel and give them the watch hours that they need. If you do that and they find out, they will destroy you and your channel. Now, here's another one for you. Everybody has a goal. Everybody's goal is to get that subscriber count. Number 2, everybody wants that YouTube plaque. Everybody wants that YouTube button. What is a subscriber party? I just described it. Everybody wants that YouTube plaque. Everybody wants that YouTube plaque. That 100,000 YouTube plaque. Let me tell you something about that 100,000 YouTube content creator plaque. If you have one strike against you, you will never get it. That throws you off from all the plaques that you receive. You want to know how I know? Because I had to go contest one video that was in the yellow. It wasn't red. It was yellow because somebody said I was, I'm going to tell you who it was. Coolio. Can you believe it? Coolio, I used Coolio's music in one of my videos, and he went hard on me. His camp went hard on me. It wasn't your normal, somebody said, oh, you got to pay us some of that money because you used our no. It was you better stop. Legal actions is going to be taken. You got 2 weeks or 14 days or whatever it was. I'm like, God, for using Coolio? How? Man, listen, I know the man ain't here no more. God rest his soul. But facts and truth is facts and truth. Everybody that been with me since the Greenhouse Lounge began, because that's where it first happened. Matter of fact, my very first Greenhouse Lounge, Coolio was playing. Here's the thing. Copyright it. But everybody do the copyright thing, but they just say, look, my music is copyrighted, but I'm going to take a portion of the proceeds. Whatever money you make, I'm going to make, I need 50% or 60% of that. That's how that worked. Coolio and his camp was like, nope, no, just take it off. Get rid of it, and we going to sue you if you don't. Okay, I didn't know that. I even got a video talking about some Coolio got me. It was real. So, long time I had a thing about Coolio, like I wouldn't listen to his music or nothing. Like, damn, dude, you're a millionaire. I'm nobody. But I get it. So, I had to contest that and literally delete that video before they would give me my YouTube button. If you are on here, and I've seen a lot of people do this, if you are on here with music playing in the background from some other channel, some artist, some radio station, something, if you have music playing in the background, whether they strike you or not, give you a yellow $sign or a red, it don't matter, or give you a strike, no matter what, when it's time to get that 100,000 subscriber, they're going to pull up all the videos that you have music on that you ain't had no business putting music on. They ain't gonna do it now. You think you got away with it. When I came on, T.I. was on, right? I got to get rid of that. Some people were saying, oh, Lead Farmer, he say what he want, then he erased the video because of yada, 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 whoop-de-whoop. Nah, I erased that video because that's going to do me wrong in the long run. See, this is a business, whether y'all want to believe it or not. It's a mosquito in here. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's a business. And in business, all the things that happen to you, just like taxes, don't happen every day. There's tax time, time to pay up. It's no different when it comes to getting an award or getting that next up. Now, I want you to think like this. Some people, like, just like in the entertainment, movies, people like, I don't care about no Grammy, I don't care about no plaque and this and that. I'm gonna tell you where those artists are liars. You might not care about it, but if you're on here to, damn, I got that sucker out and he come right back in. Oh, okay. If you're on YouTube to make money, to help people, and to move to that next level, have some sponsorships, have some companies that want to help support you. If you're looking into that, you have to watch what you're doing. When I say that, I mean, you got all this music and stuff going on. You want that plaque. You know why you want that plaque? Because other businesses and other corporations see that plaque. They know that plaque. All of the other companies, you don't know they're watching. They're watching. You don't think, I say this all the time, you don't think all of these big entertainers are watching us. They're watching us. They ain't no different than us. They're humans. They don't like even watching their own movies. They go back and watch us to get inspired, to get other information. Like, you might see somebody in Hollywood portraying me like, man, I got my inspiration from this some guy I saw on YouTube. That's how they do it. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you another thing that I don't want you to ever get stuck in your head. I don't want you to think, because I hear this a lot, and I heard African Dreamer said it today, and I hear it a lot, though, is the big YouTubers, the ones that made it. The big YouTubers, the ones that made it. There is no such thing. I do not want people to think 300,000 subscribers is as you made it. Because the thing is, once you're there, then what? You keep on reaching to the top until, to me, everybody's definition of success is different. My definition of success is I do not have to go punch another man's clock, and I can make money and be with my family all day. That's my definition of success. Going to the club and balling out like this is not my definition of success. Going to buy $1 million mansions and driving in the back of limousines is not my definition of success. All I ever prayed to God for was, I don't want the man to work me to the bone. I want to spend as much time with my family, my wife and children as I possibly can. That's success. When I don't have to sweat or worry about where my money coming from. Do I have enough money? Can I function? Do I have to go into work sick? Do I have to spread this germ to everybody just because I can't afford not to go to work? That's success to me. It may not be to you, but that's to me, man. Listen, this is success to me. I don't have to have an alarm clock to wake me up. I wake up when God wake me up. Did you hear what I said? I wake up when God wakes me up. I don't wake up because man told me to wake up. I wake up because God woke me up. That means naturally, humanly, my body is feeling like I'm rejuvenated, I'm rested, and now it's time to get up and be productive. That's success to me. I never wake up groggy no more, half-ass sleep. When you wake up, now I'm going to get a little deep on you right now, so stick with me. I know y'all don't believe in everything I believe in, but it's the truth. This is how I feel. When you are forced to wake up, You are forced to wake up. You are dancing and walking a tightrope between two realms. The realm that you were in where you were supposed to be sleeping. Now, stick with me. Where you were supposed to be sleeping, we still can't explain the dream realm, can we? We still can't explain the dream realm. We know, and everybody on this planet, we don't know what that means. We don't know what's going on then. We don't know where our spirit is while you're resting. All you do know is when that alarm goes off, you are ripped away from that. That's why when you wake up from an alarm clock, you are ripped out of your own sleep. You feel like a zombie. You feel like a zombie because for the rest of your day, or at least until you get some coffee in your body, you are literally walking between two realms of the resting and the living. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to be wherever God had you at a minute ago, but you ripped yourself out because another man told you got to be here by 7:30 this morning. So now your mind is not clear. You're not thinking. You're not focused because your mind is still in your sleep resting realm, but your body is moving like a robot. That's why people get into accidents. People get in arguments. People get into fights because it's not you. It's your spirit is somewhere else. Your spirit is not fully rested. You're like a walking ghost, what they call a ghost on the world. Disgruntled, angry, rattling chains. Ooh, y'all should let me get some sleep. You're trapped between two worlds. And you wonder why you always feel drained, you always feel groggy, you always pissed off because your body is not getting the rest that it's supposed to get because it's always being torn away from you to go work for another man. So to me every day waking up and letting my body naturally wake me, letting the Lord wake me every day, it's almost like, come on, son, get up. I don't wake up like, this face, this wake up face, I ain't waking up like, damn, nothing. Every day now, since I've retired myself, I wake up like this. I thank God for waking me, and I slowly get up. I look around, make sure I'm still here. I kiss my wife because I'm thankful for the gift. I get out of bed, and I start my day. Some people don't even know you drink coffee first thing in the morning because coffee is like the batteries in this robot that you about to be in all day. Your body is just a robot. That coffee is just the batteries. Your spirit is somewhere else. That's why while you're at work, your mind is always thinking of something else. Your mind is at home with your children. Your mind is at the park. Your mind is with your husband. Your mind is at home making love to your wife. Your mind is not on this job. And when your mind ain't on your job and just your body is on that line, you gonna get hurt. Because your body is doing it. Your body's batteries is running out. Your coffee, you drunk that 2 hours ago. Your battery is going dead, see? Next thing you know, you get hurt or somebody gets hurt. That's because you're dancing between two realms. Now, when you go back to sleep at night, you got to force yourself to go to sleep because you know you need some rest because you got to wake up and do it again in the morning. Now, you forcing your body to try to reconnect with your spirit. You will never find it like that. It'll never work. You're constantly pulling and pushing and pulling and pushing against nature like that's going to work. And everybody keep wondering what the hell is wrong with everybody in the world today because we're constantly being forced to do things we're not naturally supposed to be doing. Why do you think the rooster crow? The rooster don't crow. Sometimes you could put a muzzle on him. You could do whatever you'd want to do to a rooster. He gonna crow. You like, is it to ward off other people? Is it to ward off his enemy? Is it to call his chicks? Why do he do it? God told him to. My son asked me that a long time ago. We first started keeping chickens. Dad, why do roosters crow? Son, because God told him to. Because I can't figure no other reason why he got to crow every 5 minutes. For nothing. And look you dead in the face. Cock-a-doodle-doo! That don't even make no sense. Huh? Rooster crow because God told him to. You went to sleep because God told you you need some rest. You woke up because God was telling you it's time to be productive. When you force against that nature, that's exactly what's going to happen to you. You took matters into your own hands. You forced yourself out of bed to go do work for another man. You're pushing against nature. So, I don't know how we got there. Sorry about that. But I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, I remember. That's success to me. It ain't about the money. Everybody always think it's the money. I ain't got too much more money or no less money than you do. But I got enough where I ain't got to be scratching and scraping and scrounging that's all I need is to get by. That's success to me. Leave a little something to my children. Everybody keep talking about some stack all your money, because if you don't leave nothing for your children next coming in the next generation, that's against the Bible. You don't even have to leave it like that, because you could stack up all the money and cash you want to, and by the time it's your kids' turn to receive the money, it's worthless. Now, are you going to hell for that? No, you leave them some kind of return that they can use. It's not money. Everybody keep thinking it's money. You need to leave your next generation a way to live on your legacy. That's as more valuable than cash. How can you keep this legacy going? That's what you leave behind. How can you make this operation? Look at all the richest people in the world. They don't leave their loved ones money when they die. They leave them assets. They leave them land. They leave them businesses. They leave them things that's going to always keep them in power or out of trouble. See what I'm saying? They're going to always leave their loved ones things that's going to either keep them in power or keep them out of trouble. Not money. Everybody keep telling me to stock up this cash. It's not that. It's the things that you leave behind that's going to keep your family out of trouble and keep moving forward and being productive. That's what we need to focus on. So to me, that's success. I don't want everybody to think 300,000 subscribers is successful. I want you to keep going. Go to 1 million subscribers. Go to 3 million subscribers. I got friends right here on YouTube. One young lady is right under 1 million. Can't think her name. She got a cooking show. And she comes in here sometime. She got just under 1 million subscribers. But she knows as well as I know, just because you got 1 million subscribers, that don't mean you about to have a fat payday. Sometime it's all right, sometime it ain't. If you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, if them ain't quality videos, if you ain't getting the right commercials because you cutting up. Quality to me is spending time with your family. That's success. So I wanted to make sure I addressed that to my brother, my sister, African Dreaming, and to everybody else. Everybody is looking for the numbers. Stop looking for numbers. Stop prostituting yourself out for numbers. I didn't do it. I have never done it. You can go back to each and every one of my videos, and I have never, ever, ever in 13 years said, please like, share, subscribe. What you do is your business. But I'm telling you, I've never done that for one reason. Because I don't want any old body to come like, subscribe. You open up the dam of the devil sometime. You look what you do when you do that sometime. You invite people to your household and to your party that don't belong there. And all they're going to do is cause misery, destruction, and mischief in your house. I know this is how this working. It's the new era and social media. But I treat YouTube and what's the other one? Not Twitter. Instagram, when I go over there, I treat them like my house party. I don't let anybody in there. And if everybody is wondering, oh, well, I want to be where Led is at right about now. I like where that little comfort zone he at right now. Well, I'm giving you the key to the kingdom right there. I'm giving you the key to the game right there. Don't let everybody in your house. You're going to be sad at first because you're going to be like, damn, my numbers is ugly. My numbers is whack. But for some reason, what you're going to start noticing once you start getting rid of bums out of your channel that you know dirty, that you know is dirty. You just like, but I just, damn, if I get rid of them, I'm going to lose that number. Once you start getting rid of that, you're going to see for some reason on your channel, how is it that my numbers are lower, but I'm making more money? Did you hear what I said? How is it that my numbers are lower than they were before I got rid of all the horrible people, but I'm making more money? It's quality. It's not quantity. It's quality. See, it ain't just about the quality of the video that you release. It's also the quality of the people that you have surrounding you. See, if you got a bunch of people surrounding you and on their channels, they over there talking any old kind of way, doing whatever, cutting up, cursing, sexing, all this. If you have those people around you, you don't even understand you're affiliated with that person, whether you want to be or not. YouTube sees that. They watches your, that's part of your algorithm. Think about this. Part of your algorithm is this. Not only do you, what kind of content, if I do 1 billion gardening videos, right? The algorithm is going to pick up that I watch gardening videos, and that's all I'm trying to focus on. So they will push people that garden into my feed. That goes both ways. If I have people in my subscription list that all they do is cut up, curse, all kind of horrible stuff, the algorithm picks that up too and say, these are the kind of people he want to be around. So keep forcing this into his algorithm. Keep forcing this into his feed. Now, when you put that kind of stuff into your feed, listen, let's be honest. That doesn't move in the whole world. That doesn't move that quick. It takes way more. I'm trying to word this right. It takes way more negative content to push through the positive algorithm. That's the only way I can put it. It takes double or more negative content to push through the positive algorithm. And this is why I say that. Imagine all the hip hop artists right now, right? Let's think about this. Imagine all the hip hop artists right now. It's a lot of cursing. It's a lot of sex. I don't know what words they saying anymore. So it's a lot of slur talking. And, a lot of girls with, their body parts hanging out and whatever. Okay. Those videos wouldn't go anywhere. Those rappers wouldn't go anywhere. Those pop stars wouldn't go anywhere unless the people, all of the people, pushed them and supported them. If you just came out with a nice little love song, what's this new dude name? I forget his name. I forget his name. He just did a tribute to Prince. He don't need as many people to support him because his music is just positive and is jazzy, is funky, it's Uptown Funk. What's his name? What's the dude to sing Uptown Funk? I'm looking. I know this is Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars. Thank you, Donna Divine Prepping. Said, thank you, blessed to the blessing, peace, and prosperity to you and your purpose. Thank you so much. Bruno Mars. You know why everybody like, how the hell did Bruno Mars beat me at the Grammys or at the whatever awards, how did he beat everybody and get all these awards? Because his positivity is universal. It didn't take them much money to push his album. The producers and the directors don't have to grease people's pockets and pay people off to get his music played on the radio. It's no different on YouTube. Now, if your channel is off the chain and you grotesque and you do a whole bunch of horrible stuff, listen, it takes a lot of people to support that, to make that work. And the bad part about that, you might get it pushed through, but then somebody is going to come and tear it down instantly. Okay? So I'm just telling you what I know. I'm not telling you what I think. The only thing I told you I think how it worked was the people that's being unsubscribed from your channel. I'm still not 100% sure why that happens. I have a theory that I don't want to say. I have a theory that I don't want to say. So, any questions about anything I said so I can let y'all go? I ain't even know I've been on here an hour. Y'all got me eating this cold Popeyes. I don't even know what piece of chicken this is. I said a 2-piece. I think that's a breast. I think. This is, again, African Dreaming. Yeah, I can see. I can see why y'all want that. I can see why you got a hankering for that. Any questions? Let me put on my glasses. Everybody said breast. Sometimes these pieces of chicken, they all look alike. And I want to say to the people that your channel is moving slow, if your channel is moving slow, just chill. But I will advise you to do this. Reevaluate yourself. Reevaluate your content. Reevaluate what you're doing. Go with the flow. When I say go with the flow, I mean, hey, you know, some people like it, some people don't. But number one, be yourself. I know y'all tired of hearing that, but it's just the truth. Number two, maybe this subject wasn't a thing for you. Maybe you want painting. People want to watch you paint more, right? Maybe that might be it. Whatever it is, you find your niche and you go for it. But I want to let everybody else know too that everybody think they're going to get on here and be at 1 million subscribers in a year or two. I've even heard people say, I've been on here for 2 years, you know, and I got like 2,000 subscribers. You're doing good. I know that don't sound good to you, and you probably saying, well, you can say that because you got this many subscribers. That's why I'm saying this, because I want to make sure you understand one thing. I've been doing this for over 13 years. That's what I need you to understand. Sometimes you see people blow up overnight, but you got to ask yourself, number one, was it warranted? Number two, what kind of content are they using? And number three, is they just letting anything go on their channel? Who are they surrounding themselves with? Productive people, positive people. That is important. I don't have nothing against nobody on YouTube. I don't. Nothing. YouTube is the last thing that troubles me. But I don't want to surround myself with people that just don't get it, just don't understand. Because if you feel that this ain't a business, it's just for fun, that's not the category I'm in. I'm trying to tell everybody There's a way out, and if you don't want to find it, that's totally up to you. But I can't slow down to convince you that this is a way out of your everyday rat race. And for the people that keep wondering why is so many glitches, this is not going to stay up, man. This is no different than MySpace. Remember MySpace? Anybody remember MySpace? Anybody? Where they had that one dude that said, "Hey, I'm your first friend." Remember that? This is no different. And YouTube has been up for a long time, and it's starting to wind down and morph itself into something else. If you don't understand, I want to try to make you understand. Okay? Yeah, Tom, that was his name. I want to help you understand. When YouTube first started, there was no YouTube TV. There was no YouTube Studio, YouTube Music, YouTube, all of these extra parts to YouTube. YouTube now is becoming the new Hollywood. YouTube is becoming like the new cable channel. Number one, I don't think it's going to be free for long either. I really don't. I think in a minute you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay for a subscription just for YouTube, just like you will with HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, if those are still a thing. So right now, while you get in on the ground level, that's why I was pressing people to start their channel. Because get in now so you could probably get grandfathered in if they even allow such a thing, because you don't even know how great this thing is. While it's still afloat, this is a chance to get your name out there, build your billboard, build your network. So when it does fizzle out, you'll have a ground footing to go on to the next phase of whatever comes next. People will already know you. Your name will be out there. Your business will be out there. Your credibility will be out there. You know, that's all I can say. I can only give you what I know, and I can only give you the experiences that I've had over 13 years. It's a lot of YouTubers on here that they have this knowledge and they just won't put it out for some reason. I guess because they don't want competition. So I'm building a contract. So to me, I don't look at it as competition. I want to bring up as many people as I possibly can, because I don't want to be that dude in the neighborhood with the nicest car and the nicest house and the nicest wife and the nicest this, and everybody looking at you and praising you, right? Think about this with me. A lot of people want that. They want that praise. I don't. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason I want to spread my love around is because of this. Growing up in the hood, if you are that guy with the nicest house, the nicest car, the nicest girl, all that money in your pocket, and you ain't spreading it around, they coming to get you. Right? And I ain't talking about nobody coming to borrow your things. Somebody coming to get you if you don't spread this wealth around, man. It's a wealth of knowledge, and it's a wealth of money. It's a wealth of education out here, and it's a wealth of opportunity. And if you do not spread that around to your brothers and sisters, it ain't YouTube you're going to have to worry about. It ain't the trolls you're going to have to worry about. It's your brothers and sisters you're going to have to worry about. Now, one thing on here, can't nobody on here never say that I didn't do my best to try to help as many people as I could. Okay, they can't say that to me. You can say that to yourself, make yourself believe it. Can't say that to me. Can't say it, because that's one thing me and God know for sure. I do my best. Because I know all of this whole thing can be taken from you like that. And then what if your legacy is you was the dude with all the subscribers that end up getting taken away from you because you was whack? or you was the dude that lost your channel because you hurt so many people's feelings and they shut your channel down for being so rude and ignorant and evil. I don't want that legacy, man. It's a couple of dudes on here like that. I don't want that. If something happened to me and I should leave this earth today or this channel be shut down, I want to leave with people saying that he was all right. I'll take that. He is all right. You know, I wouldn't give him, no too many things on Rotten Tomatoes, but he is all right. I'll watch him for about 5-10 minutes, so I'll take that. I don't want to leave here with people hating me because you're lame, you're whack, you're fake, you're phony. I don't want that in my real life here, and I don't want it on social media. I want people to like me for me. I don't want them to like me for some fake crap that I put out there to try to make you like me. I don't need no friends. I got a couple of them. I want everybody to get a taste, man. I want everybody to feel that feeling. African Dreamer said something today. You're right, NJ Cali Gardner. Jealousy is real. Hatred is real. Evil is real. African Dreamer said something today. They said that feeling that they got when everybody just start flooding into their channel. I know that feeling. And it's going to hit everybody. And you're going to get that feeling if you just watch yourself and don't be greedy. Don't be opening yourself up to anything. You're going to get this feeling that you ain't never felt before. I'm going to tell you this. That feeling when everybody floods in and supports you, I'm getting goosebumps right now. That got to be that feeling when you score the winning goal. I have never done that before. That last minute shot clock, do or die, win or lose shot, right? And it, boom, all nets, buzzer, in the game. Everybody lift you up, dunk you with the Gatorade, and carry you off the field. And the last thing you hear, we are the champions, my friend. We keep on fighting till the end. Da, 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 da. That whole feeling come over you when you have the support of the people, man. When you have the support of the people, that lets you know, man, you on the right track. You on the right track, man. That feeling is a feeling you just can't get, Or the time you ask the girl to out on the first date, or will she be your wife, and she say yes. That feeling, that's what it is. Because you got that support. Somebody like you as much as you like them. That's what you feel. I know people think that this social media is fake. I want you to ask yourself this. If it's so fake, if it was fake, why would it make people want to take their own lives? Why would it make people fall in love with you if it was fake? You can look at somebody through this screen right now and fall in love with them. If you don't see them every day, something ain't wrong. They live on a whole other side of the planet. It ain't fake. And as a matter of fact, it's only going to get worse. Okay? We going to in a minute have smell-o-vision, touch-o-vision, everything. I ate that Popeye's chicken, African Dreaming, going to be able to taste that. I can taste it, Lid. But I'm telling you, everybody going to get there. Everybody going to get there if we stop hating each other and start supporting each other. We don't. We do not support one another. We don't. You can say we do all you want to because you support 5 people. We don't. That's not how this works. I got people here on YouTube that I'm closer to because I've been with them and they've been with me for 13 years, and people don't know that. New Orleans Gardner, right out the bat, people will be like, yeah, he'll do anything for her. New Orleans Gardner been with me for almost 13 years. She's watched this whole thing play out. So it's like, but that does not mean I don't support the people that I really can't make it to 100,000, 300,000 people's channels. That don't mean that. I'm always going, oh, such and such on, boop. I haven't heard from such and such in a long time, boop. Go to their channels, support them. I don't sow, I don't knit. I don't do them food eating things. And I don't do the scare tactics. Now, I don't support them scare tactics stuff. But the food eating channel, just because I don't get into that don't mean I shouldn't support my brothers and sisters, right? Just because I don't get into the fashion, I watch a lot of financial channels. I watch a lot of fashion channels. Yeah, even the ladies, the wig and the hair and the nails, I watch that too. Just to support, even if I support it, I give it a thumbs up and give it at least 5 minutes to watch. That means I'm supporting. I'm doing the best I can. I don't really think I need to know nothing about no wigs and glue. But you dig what I'm saying? Gotta support each other or we will not make it. I'm not even going to talk about some of the other channels that I do see that do support everybody. And we get upset with them because they're making it. We look at those other channels and we like, God, man, they boost each other up. You know, they in cahoots and this and that. You know, we don't support each other like that, though. We don't. Because we have a stigma that's been bred into us as I want to be first. We have a stigma that has been bred into us to want to be first. We're the one that don't want no static. If you dig what I'm saying, we got to break that curse, break that genealogy. We always want to be the captain, the boss, the overseer. That narcissistic spirit will destroy us. I don't want that in my spirit. That's why I'm like, look, let's all get a piece of this. I don't want to be held accountable for none. Let's all be on top. You know, let's all get a piece of this pie. You see what they did to Diddy? I don't want to be that. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. No. So, and the other part about it is I don't want to be alone. Chris say, can we be big together? I don't know what kind of question that is. Of course we can. That's how I'm taking it. Of course we can. Once we get rid of our egos, you get rid of your freaking egos, we can all be great. There does not have to be. Let me tell you this. We can all be big and powerful together. And I'm going to tell you how I know for a fact, and I've seen it work. 99% of corporations, I'm pulling that number out of my crease, but bear with me. 99% of businesses and corporations are run by a boss. They're run by the management, right? There's always one guy in charge of at least 50 guys, right? There's always one or two guys that make decisions for 100 guys every day, right? That's not true. I've seen it work where everybody chipped in and saved the business. I'm going to shout this place out. I worked at Shaw Carpet. What part of Georgia was that? Shaw Carpet in Georgia. Y'all know where that's at? I used to live in Kennesaw, but I worked up at that Shaw Carpet. I don't remember what county that was in. I worked at Shaw Carpet. And there was a manager. And all that manager was there to do was make sure everybody was okay. He didn't give any orders. Dalton, Georgia. Thank you, Mona Farms. I worked at Shaw Carpet in Dalton, Georgia. Yes. Let me tell you how that worked. Every single person on the line, every single person in that building called the shots. Everybody had some say-so in how that operation was run. Every morning, we did calisthenics exercise in the morning before we got started at work. And then we all had to tell each other our ideas of how to be more productive. There was not one manager standing there like, today, I want you to do this, you. There was not that. We all chipped in to make ourselves more productive. How can we be more productive? You don't get that from one man with one idea. No, he don't even work the line. Most corporations go bad because you're just playing off of one silly man's idea that's never even stepped on the line or never made this part in his life. He read this on a document somewhere in an office 1,000 miles away. Once you work on that line, that's the man to know how to be more productive and more better quality parts and more better customer service. The man is on the floor doing it. And at Shaw Carpet, that's what we did. We all had a percentage in making that company more productive. So I know we can all be big together. Everybody was basically a boss. I know it can work in other platforms, even this YouTube game. I know it can. But we have to break that doggone demonic spirit of that narcissistic, I got to be in control, I got to be the boss, what I say go crap. And once we break that, we could be Shaw Carpet. Just saying. I'm just going off experience, what I live and what I done. Telling the truth, okay? Check my record. I worked at Shaw Carpet for about, I think it was a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. But I thought that was one of the best places I ever worked because I've never worked in a situation where there was no union, but you were always protected by your brothers and sisters at all times. If you were doing wrong, you were corrected by your brothers and your sisters. If you had a problem, your brothers and your sisters addressed you kind of like a, intervention. It wasn't you came into the boss's office and he about to scold you. No, your brothers and sisters was like, man, you good? What's going on? Everybody want to know. Man, that made me feel like I'm in a family, right? So this is how this works. In the Greenhouse Lounge, I'm like Shaw Carpet, man. I'm here and I'm trying to help everybody. And I'm a leave right now. But before I leave, because I got 3 minutes left, I'm going to tell you this. One of the best quotes I have ever heard in history was from the hoodest brother you can think of. Not no great philosopher, not no European scholar. One of the greatest quotes I ever heard came from the most gangster, hoodest, brilliant, richest men on the planet. Blackest, Master P. That sound crazy. Master P. You know what Master P said? He said he don't never got to prove that he's a boss. He don't never got to give people money because he said a real boss makes other bosses so they can run their own operation and make other bosses. I'm not here. Everybody keep thinking I'm here to steal your money. I'm not. I'm trying to help you get where I am and better. So we can all be bosses. Master P said that. I'm not here to take your money. I'm not here for that. A real boss make other bosses. No, Plato didn't say that. No, Aristotle didn't say that. Master M, F, and P said that. Why ain't that in the history books? Because that's some of the most profound words ever spoken, son. A real boss make other bosses, period. With this, you got a channel, help build other channels so them people can help other people eat. You got enough food. Now it's time to help another man, another woman eat, man. A real boss make other bosses. Master P. And I'm going to leave it right there. I want to say thank you to everybody and to my family out there, African Dreaming. Thank you, man. Thank you. Y'all had me going today. I loved y'all lives today. Thank you for that. All right. If y'all got any questions, please put all that down in the comment section below. I hope all this information helped you. And I hope and pray that this information help you and take a little ease off your mind about the YouTube glitches and problems. It's nothing new and there's nothing to worry about, but you have some work to do. You got to clean up your house. If you got some dude named Hot Stinking Nuts, and that's one of your best people in your household, you might want to tell him, man, your name can't stay here, man, unless you into that. But remember, you got to deal with those consequences too. Okay? All right? Everybody, have a wonderful night. Live Farmer 73. I love you. I'm on my way home to my wife. I love you, and I'm out. Peace.